Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Are any crustaceans out there? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 9 minutes and 35 seconds, breaking down the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session. We're going to watch Shanghai open. We're going to watch the stock market. Who's ready this morning? Who's feeling crabby? Who's feeling froggy? Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me? Just about 9 minutes and 16 seconds till we're live. Please smash that like button. We're only 7 away from 50. I know we could do that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live, breaking it all down, helping you read the tea leaves in just 9 minutes.
Hotel room scale on the desk, counting every ounce I've kept. Airplane windows, dawn and dusk, dreaming about the next big chest. Desert markets, ocean ports, whispers in a hidden court, map lines, red ink, folded corners, X mark secrets in the borders.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds, breaking down all the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. And boy, there are a bunch to read this morning. We're going to be watching Shanghai open up. We're going to watch a day trading session for the COMEX. Drop a I'm ready in chat if you're ready. 7 minutes and 40 seconds away. Smash that like button.
Keep the nerves in place, secret pockets on inside my coat, every bar another little vote.
And guys, I did put the post out on X for this live stream. If you got an X account, if you could go like and retweet that, I would appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 7 minutes away from the live stream. This July 2nd, 2026, what's going to happen today? Is it going to be historic? We're going to find out together, ladies and gentlemen.
From Tokyo nights,
are you still stacking? Do you have the intestinal fortitude to see the way through? Are you unshaken? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in chat right now. Will you be dancing with me in the streets? Are you adding to your hoard? Ladies and gentlemen, the name's International Stacker. We're going to be live in 6 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down. I'm still stacking. I've got intestinal fortitude. I am unshaken. Let's go, let's go. And breaking news, Brian's car broke down on the side of the road, waiting for a wrecker, but guess what? He still made the live stream. Everyone put an F in chat right now for Brian's car. I wish I had a Crustacean Nation rapid response team for the road. We would send it for you, Brian. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 5 minutes. If you like this music, you can listen to it anytime, day or night. Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, it's everywhere. Just search International Stacker as the artist. You can even go to TikTok and make a little crab dance song. You can even do that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 4 minutes and 50 seconds away from the live stream of the day, covering the markets and breaking gold and silver news. Smash that like button if you're excited. Only 44 more to 100 here. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh no, it's not a car. It's a semi with a loaded trailer. That's really not good. Let's go. Brian is broken down with his semi and a loaded trailer. Hopefully it's loaded with American Silver Eagles. Let's go. That is how hard Brian is stacking, ladies and gentlemen. He takes a semi truck with a trailer to the local coin shop. We're going to be live here in just 4 minutes and 5 seconds, breaking down all the gold and silver news. We're going to watch the day trading session for the COMEX. We're going to watch Shanghai open up. Smash that like button if you're ready.
Shining bright, roll the dice, take a chance, treasure calls, we're in a dance, silver shines.
Breaking news, Northampton West is in the blazing sun watching a field full of kids trying to win a dance contest. That's probably funny. Hey, thank you for the jewels, Amina. I'm feeling pumped up this morning. Hit that sub. Yes, yes. Oh, breaking news, breaking news. Ralph Ramsey says Mint Director will be at the Fun Coin Show in Orlando giving away quarters. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 3 minutes and 10 seconds away from being live, helping you read the tea leaves, a lot of breaking gold and silver news. We're going to be covering it all. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session. We're going to watch the Shanghai Futures Exchange open up. We're going to have a silver and gold party this morning. If you're ready, say I'm ready in chat. Smash the like button. 25 more likes to 100 here. Let's pump it up, ladies and gentlemen. Break it down now. And Northampton West says, for context, one of them is my kid. We know you're not creeping, Northampton. It's okay. We know you're not creeping. Now, Brian, if you were broken down in Key West, I would come. I would come and give you a silver dime, hoping that could restart your truck. Here we go. Okay, it is a 2-minute countdown now. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's get this party roaring. Let's get a crab dance going. Drop a crab in chat if you're ready. C-R-A-B, not a C-R-A-P. If I see one poop emoji, I swear. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2-minute warning. It's time. Get excited. Get pumped. 15 likes to 100. Let's do it. Let's go. Yes. Break it down now. Who's dancing with me? And Dave gave me a golden poop. No! Who wants it all? Who's ready for the Mega God? Put Mega in chat right now. It's over 100 ounces of silver I'm giving away to you. There comes Jeff Stout making it rain. 5 memberships. Those went to Sean. It went to William. It went to 734. It went to Sharp. And it went to Ed. Congratulations. Say thank you to Jeff Stout. Wow, Jeff's making it rain early today. Get your claws up. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 1 minute away. What do you want? The crab migration old school or little kid intro? Let me know ASAP. And guys, we're 4 likes from 100. We can do it before we're live. Smash that like button. We're so close. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Who's dancing with me? 30-second warning. Let's get it. Silver, international stacker.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And thank you, Barcoded Droid, for the jewels. We are on a journey around the world on gold and silver adventures. And guys, we only need 35 more subscribers for the next big show to 69,300. And some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. And ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is subscribe. Thank you for the laughing disco ball there. Thank you. Wow. We're giving away over 100 ounces of silver in the not-too-distant future, probably 100 ounces of copper. We're giving away gold. That is going to continue to climb until we reach the goal for the Make a Giveaway. And all you got to do is subscribe and join that party. And ladies and gentlemen, we're only 24 likes away from 150. The next 24 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 14 years.
It's science.
And TX Tractor Life, member for 3 months. Thank you so much, Shane. This may be a historic week, my friends. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we have just come out of June gloom. We are in July. Things seem to be on a knife's edge in Iran. I don't know. What's going to happen? Is this going to be a historic week? Is this the precipice of the turnaround? Well, let me break down the charts, what happened overnight, and let me see what you guys think. So overnight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. That's when the COMEX opened back up. Remember, it's open 23 hours a day on the weekdays. It's only closed from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That starts the next day's trading session. So as of last night, silver is up 1.28%, hitting a low of 58.92, hitting a high of 60.43. That's the second day in a row we've broken over 60 for a little bit of time. And we do have an uptrend going on right now in silver, although we have a BRC forming like here, or BRC big red candle at $59.88. So we are literally just over 60. We're going to keep watching that. And remember, down here, you're going to see the volume bars, red and green, start to pick up majorly as the day trading session in New York is going to be taken over in the next 1 minute and 30 seconds. But, oh, I left the music high. I'm sorry. I leave the music high for the intro and I turn it down and I forgot to turn it down. Sorry about that. Wow. How is that? Is that better? Okay. Gold, ladies and gentlemen. Since last night, it is up 0.85 of a percent. Up 8.5%. Yeah, I cranked the music on the intro. I always turn it down. I forgot that time. How is the level now? Let me know. Too low now. I'll bump it 1 decibel. There you go. Okay. So gold from 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time last night hit a low of 4,030.98. It hit a high, ladies and gentlemen, of 4,080.88. It is on a red candle at 4,066 again, up 0.86% on the trading session. Silver being up 1.2%. So silver being up more means we should see a lower gold to silver ratio, and we are down to 67.85 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And the more silver outperforms gold, we're going to see this continue to go lower. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, some out there call it the Big La Bamba Shanghai Futures Exchange. So we were open late last night. We hit a low of 66.63. Oh no, the mark of the beast.
How dare you?
And we hit a high of $67.72. Right here, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, some call it the Big La Bamba, is going to be opening here in about an hour. So we're going to be watching that as well this morning. And at that time, I'll come back here and I'll ask you guys if you're Team Green or Team Red. It's too early for that, but that moment in history is going to be coming. Thank you for the flow state. Thank you. Kaz says, unsubbing because of the deafening decibels. I fixed it, Kaz. I fixed it. I'm sorry. You guys could whip me with the wet noodle for that one. Yeah, thank you for the flow state, Jules. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go over here to the breaking gold and silver news right now, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget to check out the website, internationalstacker.com. You could see the live prices anytime, day or night, gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, gold to silver ratio. You can see the markets are open. More updated information on the Hidden Hoard. If you are going to meet me at the subscriber meet and greet in Orlando, Springfield, Illinois, or Pittsburgh, please fill out this form. Go to internationalstacker.com, click Hidden Horde so I can update you. Springfield's updated, July 18th, 10 a.m., State Capitol, Lincoln Statue, East Side. There's the address. That's where it's going to be. I release the Hidden Horde at the end of the subscriber meet and greet, and I also do giveaways during the subscriber meet and greet, so you're certainly not going to want to miss that. And if you're coming to any of those and you find the Hidden Horde and you're wearing one of the HHRTF pieces of gear here, Hidden Horde Recovery Task Force, you're going to get a bonus and hint. It's worth a lot more than $24.99, or you can fly the crustacean. Oh, I forgot to do the subdued. I forgot to do the subdued crustacean nation flag. I'm going to get it done today, I promise. I promise. Okay. Let's go to the breaking gold and silver news, but right now, oh, look at that. Master of High Frequencies, been a member for 5 months. Thank you. Says music up, TV up, because I like to party. Whoa. We got a crustacean dancing over there in their living room. Thank you for that, Master of High Frequency, and for being a channel member for 5 months. And look at this guy. Shotgun Susie got her battle crabs. Look at them. Look at those beauty masterpieces. I don't see a variant there, but I still think they're amazing. And by the way, these are selling for like, last I saw, the regulars are selling for like $130, $140. So you're already up on that purchase. Congratulations, Shotgun Susie. And thank you to everybody for retweeting this. If you haven't, please go to INTL Stacker and retweet this live stream to get it out to more crustaceans. Here's the next piece of breaking news. The smart money is selling. Are you paying attention? According to Reuters and Goldman Sachs data, hedge funds sold technology, media, and telecom stocks in June at the fastest rate in nearly a decade, led by semiconductors. Why should stackers care? When big money rapidly unwinds one of the market's most crowded trades, it often signals that investors' risk appetite is changing. If that rotation continues, some capital could begin flowing toward undervalued sectors in traditional safe haven assets. Hint, hint, gold and silver. No outcome is guaranteed, but major shifts in institutional positioning are worth watching. Here's the article here if you want to go read it by Reuters. Let's go to the next piece of news here. Okay. Here we go. India's gold demand didn't disappear. It just went underground. The World Council says new import restrictions could cut India's official gold demand by 10% this year. At first glance, ladies and gentlemen, that sounds bearish, doesn't it? If you agree, put bear in chat or the bear emoji. But history tells a different story. In 1968, India passed the Gold Control Act, heavily restricting the legal gold market. What actually happened back then? Gold smuggling surged, black market trading expanded, physical gold ownership continued. It just became invisible to official statistics. Gold didn't stop being bought. It simply moved outside the system. And that's the beautiful thing about gold and silver, ladies and gentlemen. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. It can get you out of the system. Here's my opinion. History suggests that when governments make legal access to gold more difficult, physical demand doesn't disappear. It often shifts underground and becomes even harder to track. I believe the secret underreported demand for gold in India will likely be stronger than it would have been without these restrictions. And guys, if you want to understand what's going on here, if you want to understand the background, go to my website, internationalstacker.com, click news and blog. I have 2 articles about India. Here's part 1. India hikes gold and silver duty imports to 15%. And then I have part 2 here about silver, how they started to restrict silver. So go to the website and check out the part 1 and part 2 of the India story. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to it. It'd be good for you to know. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. And Scott Valpy, look at this. Scott Valpy got two of the variants. Whoa! Scott Valpy got 2 of the variants. Congratulations. And here we go with the next piece of news. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're reading the Financial Times, it's over. We're finished. We should all just pack up and go home. I should throw my live stream gear away because the Financial Times says gold is finished. Is that the biggest buy signal yet? That's my question to you. Love from India from Pratham. Thank you, Pratham. After gold's worst quarter in over a decade, the mainstream is sounding the alarm. Monaco64 says history tells a different story. Every major secular gold bull market has experienced brutal corrections, including 1976, 2008, and 2020. The big, long drivers remain fully intact for gold. Central banks keep stacking. Global debt keeps exploding. Fiat money printers keep continuing. Physical demand stays okay, guys. This is not getting better anytime soon because this is not getting better anytime soon because this is not getting better anytime soon. How much more bullish could it actually be? When sentiment swings from euphoria to fear, that's often when the best opportunities appear. Wow, that rhymed and I didn't even mean for that to happen. Bullish for silver too? If gold's long-term bull market continues, silver has historically amplified those moves, often delivering much larger gains. That's one reason I'm so bullish on gold and silver, or on silver as opposed to gold. I'm bullish on both, but I prefer silver. On top of that, silver enjoys powerful industrial demand tailwinds. That's the second reason I'm so bullish on silver. When the mainstream media says gold is finished, do you see a warning or a classic contrarian buy signal? Here's Monaco64. He's a great creator. The video's there. I encourage you all to watch it later. It's a doozy. Next piece of news here. Copper is flashing a huge warning signal for silver. Copper demand is exploding from AI data centers, EV, solar power, grid expansion. Hint, the same stuff silver is. But veteran miner Rick Rule warns the looming supply deficit will be extremely hard to solve due to decades of underinvestment, permitting delays, and mining timelines stretching 10 to 18 years. Guys, does that sound familiar? It's the same problem silver is having with direct silver mines. But why should silver stackers care about copper? A large portion of the world's silver is produced as a byproduct of copper mining. Remember, like 18 to 20%, depending on the figure you read, of silver mined every year comes directly from a silver-only mine. The majority of silver, 80% or more, comes as a byproduct from copper mines, from gold mines, from other mines, okay? And key fact, roughly 30% of the world's annual silver supply comes as a byproduct from copper mines. So copper supply shortages and struggles are much harder to grow the future supply of silver. So if they're dwindling, if this is going down, that could theoretically mean that the supply of silver is going to get a bit tighter because 30% comes from those struggling copper mines. Meanwhile, industrial demand for silver keeps surging. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm covering every week new things that are going to take silver. I just saw a robot. It's called, what was that called? Oh, it's called something. The something one. I just saw a company with a robot that folds clothes. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Crustacean Nation, could copper's crunch become one of the biggest bullish catalysts for silver? Read the article here about copper if you want to understand that. And guys, I search every day and night for information. I'm in the catacombs of the internet and technical reports trying to find all the information I could get you to help it so you can read the tea leaves and make your decision. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but I couldn't do that without your generosity. I want to thank you so much for all the super chats. I want to thank you for the jewels. I want to thank you for becoming a member. I want to thank you for gifting membership like Just Stat did earlier. Thank you to all of you. I appreciate it so much. All the channel members. I want to shout out right now all the Diamond Claw level channel members. It's viewers like you that also help me do what I do. Thank you so much to everybody. And my question to everyone in chat right now, no matter if you're a member or not, who has Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond Claws.
And ladies and gentlemen, you can help support the channel without spending a dime. Just being on the live stream and watching commercials helps me. Thank you. And I'm sorry you have to deal with that, but that's the day and age we live in. Thank you so much. But you can help without spending a single dime. You can simply smash the like button. And we're only 9 likes away from 200. The next 9 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 15 years.
It's science.
Okay, here's one that's a Crustacean Nation favorite. This day in sound money history, July 2nd. Now, guys, I did not find anything super significant today, but I found 2 events to draw a juxtaposition of what we're dealing with today. So July 2nd, 1934, the U.S. Treasury reported new silver receipts by the U.S. mints under Roosevelt-era silver policy. The number 64,000 troy ounces received that week, added to 8.56 million received to that point that year. Small weekly number, but a massive monetary signal. The government was actually pulling silver into the system. July 7th, 1979, by contrast, the Susan B. Anthony dollar was officially released to the public. But unlike the old silver dollars, like the Peace dollar, like the Morgan silver dollar, some of the Ike silver dollars, this was a copper and nickel clad coin. No silver, no gold, no bullion value, ladies and gentlemen. That's the biggest lesson in just 45 years. Only 45 years separated this. But first, governments accumulate the real metal. Then people get base metal tokens. Neither event was a major turning point in the sound money history on its own. But compare them to just 25 years apart and the message is clear. From accumulating silver to circulating clad dollars, that's why we stack. And ladies and gentlemen, wow! Brian on the side of the road, waiting for a record, just gifted 5 International Stacker memberships. Thank you so much. And those went to Pink, Sam, Kat, Travis, Booster. Thank you so much. And thank you, Kaz, for becoming a crustacean commander. Everyone, can we get a salute in chat to Kaz for becoming a crustacean commander? And I hate to say it, no soup for Dom.
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
I'm glad you guys love the sound money history. If you're on X, please retweet and like these. These take so much work to do, a long time, and they don't get good views on X. But I'm glad you guys like it. So anytime you see on X, if you could show some love and like and retweet it, I appreciate it. Now, this is talking about clad coins and the removal of silver. And recently, the Royal British Mint, those slippery little salamanders, kind of did a similar thing, supposedly, by mistake. And what do I mean by that? They released this 2026 1 ounce 999 fine silver coin, weighs 31 grams, but here's the problem. 209 of them were stamped on the wrong planchet, weighing only 28.28 grams. And ladies and gentlemen, it is stamped 999 fine silver. It's really nickel copper. The last one of these sold for $4,094. I am watching this auction. I sold mine for around $1,100. I still did well on it, but wow. I'm watching this auction so I can just see how much I could have made if I waited. But you never know with these things, right? So I'm going to drop this link in chat because this is a great deal on this error coin. I know many of the crustaceans were interested in that, so let me drop it right here. eBay error coin. And I have bought and sold from that seller. Totally trustworthy. And look at this. 2,215 transactions, 100% positive. So if you're looking for one, that's a good one to start at. And SGT Stacking, thank you for the super chat saying, I'm putting out a bounty for a Rolo variant, 1 ounce custom poured, Kramer, Liberty Bell, International Stacker, and Chaps. Whoa. Guys, SGT Stacking's looking for a variant. He's willing to do a 1 ounce custom pour for it. Thank you for that super chat. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to pin that eBay link for a little bit so you guys can, if any of you need that. Okay. We should do an action in 20 minutes with the no soup for John, or NF. Okay, sorry. I read NFP as no soup for John. We should get some action, says Pakistan Zinda, in 20 minutes with the NFP jobs report. 63. Then she's saying 52. Okay. Pakistan, when that jobs report comes in, please let us know if it was positive or negative. Please let us know. And ladies and gentlemen, we're entering the danger zone. Now remember, the danger zone is every morning from 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is traditionally when the big bankers attack us. So we're going to watch this closely together with bated breath, trying ourselves not to become the bait. Now let me see in chat who's coming to the subscriber meet and greets. By the way, I said I was doing other giveaways at the subscriber meet and greet. Some of you will win it, some of you won't, but everyone there is going to get this. If you meet me in person, you get a I Caught the King Crab Challenge coin, so they'll get that and some other goodies. So if you're going to be at the Orlando meet and greet, put Orlando. If you're going to be at the Springfield, put Springfield. If you're going to be at the Pittsburgh, put Berg in chat. Let me see it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to internationalstacker.com. Click Hidden Horde. These are the next locations I'm going to be. Summer Fun Coin Show, July 11th. This is the meet and greet and the hidden hoard are going to be inside. It's free to get in. Springfield, Illinois, July 18th, 10 a.m. at the state capitol. That's where the meet and greet's going to be. The hidden hoard's going to be released right at the end of it. And remember, guys, the hidden hoard is sponsored by Hero Bullion. It's 5 free ounces of silver for you to find. And then the A&A Coin Show inside August 27th is going to be this meet and greet and the hidden hoard. And guys, what a great time to add to your stack. 5 ounces of silver at spot. These are high-quality radial line silver rounds from Hero Bullion, proud sponsor of the channel. Only $301 right now, shipped directly to your door in an orange little pouch, satchel, whatever you want to call it. But look at this. They also have... Oh, are they gone? Oh, are they gone? Are they sold out? Are they sold out? Are the Liberty bars sold out? Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Silver bars, 5 ounce. Are they sold out? Hold up. Maybe it was under that other thing. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, let's try. Here. Oh, wait. Okay, they still have them, guys. They are on a special 4th of July sale, only 99 cents under spot. There's only 1,776 of these, 5 ounces and 10 ounces. And if you like that, I'm going to give away one to you. That's right. This isn't the mega giveaway. 10 ounce bar. There's only 1,776 of this. If you want it, put in chat, I want it. All you got to do is subscribe and turn on those notifications, and the mega guy will be coming for you to win. Okay, I got to change this song. I cannot do easy listening right now. I am pumped up for the Danger Zone. Hold up. Okay. There we go. That sounds like some Danger Zone music. And Danny says, bruh. Pakistan Cinda says, by the way, July 17, 2026, Target 52. Okay, will do. See you in 15 minutes. Okay, thank you, Pakistan. Pakistan Zinda is a technical analyst, and she's gotten some stuff right. This day and age right now, what we're seeing is technicals do matter, but we're seeing the market driven largely by headlines. Headlines is what we're seeing, but we're going to wait here with bated breath. We are up 1% on the trading session with silver. Currently trading at $59.75. What you are seeing, ladies and gentlemen, let me mark 60 here. You're literally seeing the battle for $60 silver. Look at this. You're literally seeing the battle play out in our front of our faces for $60 silver. If you got a question, put it in chat. Oh, Burke, thank you. If you got a question, put it in chat, but you got to put at International Stacker. Don't put anything right after, and then it makes it glow orange. I scroll quick, and when I see orange, that's the question I answer. So if you have a question, breaking news, or statement, make sure you tag me. And Yaz says they're going to be at Pittsburgh. Nice. Wow. I'm looking up. SGT is going to be in Springfield. Ben Bateman's going to be in Springfield. Wow. Danny's going to be in Pittsburgh. William's going to be in Pittsburgh. Today I'm going to send out emails to all the meet and greets just to touch base. And again, if you want to go to the meet and greets, just go to internationalstacker.com, go to Hidden Hoard, and fill out this form here and pick which location you're going to. That way I have a plan. Commander Craig will be in Pittsburgh. Kaz says, you are reading this because your name is orange. There you go. Kaz just proved it. You're reading this because your name is orange. That's right. Okay. We are in the first candle of the Danger Zone. We're going to see how we hang on here. Okay, while this builds up, I have, I think, 1 or 2 more pieces of news here for you. Look at this from A-Toning Phoenix. Look at this.
Shining vibes come in your
Look at this.
silver shines, pulls the glow, stack it high,
Number 69.
grow, giveaways for all, feel the thrill.
Whoa. And they're saying number 65, no battle crab or gold gilded crab, as Jimi Hendrix put it. Now if 6 turned out to be 9. 69 turned to 69 Cancer. Cancer's the sign of the crab. That is mega. Wow. You should come to Scotland. I probably am coming to Scotland, Alan. I'm working on that. More announcements to come. We're planning some international Hidden Hoards, so that's coming. Danny here says, how will the jobs report affect the silver and gold price today? It depends. Let me break it down for you. If you go to my website, internationalstacker.com, go to news and blog, I put out usually every Sunday evening the silver and gold watch out situations. So let's look for today on Thursday, and I explain everything pretty in-depthly here. Wednesday. Here we are on... Here we are Thursday. So here's the big La Bambas for today. The U.S. non-farm payrolls, the biggest event of the week, normally released on Friday, but it's releasing today because tomorrow the markets are closed for July 4th holiday in the States. June's employment situation report has been moved to Thursday because U.S. markets will be closed. Markets will focus on non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings. Why it matters: the labor market remains one of the Federal Reserve's most important indicators when determining future interest rate policy. A stronger than expected report could strengthen the U.S. dollar, push Treasury yields higher, which will create short-term pressure on gold and silver. Remember, guys, when you're looking at the DXY, when it is trending up, that puts negative bearish pressure on gold and silver. When it is trending down, that puts positive bullish pressure on gold and silver. They don't move inversely 100% of the time, but a lot of times they do. Okay, so that's the important indicator there. A weaker report could increase expectations for future rate cuts. Historically, a supportive environment for precious metals. Weekly initial jobless claims, although overshadowed by non-farm payrolls, jobless claims remain another important measure of labor market health. Markets will compare these numbers against their broader employment report. And tomorrow, markets are closed. Remember, the COMEX is going to close tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will reopen again Sunday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to do a live stream tomorrow. But the question is, do you guys want it at the same time, 7:45, or do you want to sleep in? Do you want it 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or you want to sleep in? Let me know. Let's go back here to the charts. We got... Hold up. Okay. Chris Simic is saying, what was wanting again? I couldn't hear. I was in the bathroom. Oh, SGT Stacker says, if somebody trades him one of the Battle Crab variants, he will pour them an ounce of anything they want. Even me and chaps. Ah! SGT says, just don't tag him on senseless comments like this one. There you go, SGT. Alan says, Brill, I'll defo meet you on the West Coast is a must. I will, yeah. I'll let you know. Brian here says, if it gets too hot where I'm at, going to turn my chaps into shorts. It will be a good look when I'm broke down. Yeah, Brian, if you're wearing chaps that are shorts when you're broken down, you can probably hitch a ride pretty dang quick, depending where you're at. Master Blaster here says, at Yahoo, rare antique silver collection discovered in attic. Okay, let's check that out. I'll do an article on it later if it's a good one. Look at this from the BBC. Whoa. A collection of antique silver has been discovered in an attic of a townhouse in Edinburgh. We were just talking about Scotland, and there it is. More than 100 silver items dating to the 1700s, worth 23,000 pounds. Mrs. IS would love that. Look at that. Wow. That almost looks like it's not. I think this is to hold ink. But didn't that almost look like an air filter for like a cold air intake in a car? Okay. Pretty cool. Thank you for that report. As we're pushing higher here in the danger zone, surprisingly, what exactly is filling the gap and what does it mean, Alan? Funny you asked that. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to cover that. We did fill a gap. So what is filling a gap? Let me show you. Now, you see how all these bars are linked? There's like no space. That's normal market action. You see how there's a big break in here? You could drive a semi-truck through, but not you can't. Unfortunately, we could not drive Brian's semi-truck through here because he's broken down on the side of the road. Put an F in chat for Brian's truck. But with that being said, there has to be bars connecting it. When there's not, it creates what's called a gap right here, a break in it. Now, some technical analysts say that gaps must always be filled. Some say that's a farce. What I say is gaps got to get filled. They get filled like 90% of the time, every time. So it's just when the bars drop down. So you see how these bars are now contiguous again, and see how they went completely through the gap? That is called filling the gap. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce on silver, we filled the gap overnight.
Fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me. We fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me.
So I hope that answers that question. As we're in our second green candle here of the danger zone. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got that question. I'm looking for questions. Okay. And then Daystar says, what do you think metals are holding up better? Why do you think metals are holding up better than Bitcoin and crypto? Because metals have been around for thousands of years. Something that the crypto community will often say is a bad thing. They'll call it antiques and a thing of the past. But this has thousands of years of history of actual real money. It's tangible. It's in your hands. Now, I don't think sound money advocates, gold and silver and crypto have to hate each other. I started out in crypto. I started out mining Bitcoin in 2013 or 14. And then I was in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I met a contractor. I taught him how to mine. And he said, I'm a stacker. I'm like, what's that? He told me. I went down the rabbit hole. Many people in crypto and gold and silver are in it for the same reasons. Because they want to get outside the paradigm of the paper fiat system that could be printed into oblivion. Okay? So I started out in crypto, mainly Bitcoin, and I moved over to gold and silver after my studying the thousands of years of history. So that's why I think it's holding up a bit better. More central banks, more governments, more institutional players trust the metals because of their history. And now we got quantum computing on the horizon. Quantum computing is going to mess up some crypto. Some crypto they say is okay, but I think quantum computing is going to be a big danger for crypto, not only breaking the keys, the private keys of different coins, but also mining stuff quicker and making it so a lot of the nodes on the system shut down because it's not worth it. So computers on the system that mine Bitcoin, or any other coin, they become a node. They make the network bigger as a giant global mesh network. If all of a sudden it doesn't become profitable to mine anymore, that computer is going to close down. That means you lose a node. That means the mesh network becomes less meshy. So I think quantum computing is going to have a big danger for crypto. With that being said, Bitcoin was at 58. It is now back up to 61,000. Again, not a financial advisor, just some deal on the internet with crabs. Chris Simic says, deal, SGT. Will you trade for a Liberty Bell? Wow. Well, there you go. There you go. Chris Simic's going to trade with SGT. Alan and Pratt says, I've read that the breakthrough in quantum computing will destroy crypto and the blockchain, but I don't get the whole technicals. You know what? I did do an article on X about that. Do you guys want me to do an article on my news and blog about quantum computing and not only what it means for crypto, but for what it means for gold and silver? If you want me to do that, put do it in chat. Okay. Crispy Bacon says, I never found out. Did you start the crab thing because you have crabs or because you actually had crabs? Well, ladies and gentlemen, my channel is full of lore, like Daisy the Camel.
Guys camel cam, guys. That's just him here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the Camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
So if you ever want to find out about channel lore or memes, just go here to internationalstacker.com, click on channel lore. This tells you the story behind every meme and the exact moment in history happened. Daisy the Camel, Mrs. IS, the Nile Riverboat encounter, the birth of the Megagon, the Goblin, played by my daughter, Ratsmaker. The Goblin's minion, the Crustacean Nation rises. That one will answer your question there. So go to channel lore if you want to learn more about the lore behind the channel. That's so spooky. I was just typing that, says Alan. There you go. Alien Head, thank you. Craig says, do it. I sharpened my claws overnight, says Real. Well, guys, it sounds like Real Bill might be drinking Mrs. Oh, my goodness! What is going on? Massive green candle. BGC, what is happening? Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? We are going to the stratosphere. Massive big green candle. We just took out a target. We hit $60.99. About to take out 61. What is happening? What just happened? Did a negative report come out? We're shooting higher. We're taking out more targets. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Channel members, buckle up. Oh my goodness, look at this bar. 61 for what is happening? Somebody quick, analysts, crabs, figure out what is happening. Did the report come out? Is it negative? Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to the moon?
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to take out the next target here. What in the world is happening? Oh my goodness. Let's look at the DXY. Major dump in the DXY. Maybe it was a negative report. Was it a negative jobs report? What happened? Okay, hold up. We're going to figure this out. Oh my good. Oh, look at gold. Well, no, okay, hold up. Let's go back to silver here. Look at gold. Gold took out our next target. Oh my goodness, Becky, look at that bar. Ralph Ramsey says the highly anticipated June jobs report was released today, revealing U.S. employers added 110,000 to 115,000 jobs with the national unemployment rate holding steady. Is there a Trump tweet? Let's see. Trump True Social. Just something about NATO. Just something about NATO. Nothing that should have caused that. Okay, hold up. Let's go. Okay. We're going to come back to the news, but let's go to breaking news here. Let's see what the heck is happening. Is this something with Iran? I don't know what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, we just had a massive candle here. Wow. Jobs data, people are saying. But it sounds like it wasn't crazy. Mixed reports, some growth, but not excessive. Oh, you tagged me on X. Let's see. Fingers might have found it. Okay, this. Thank you, Gary. Unemployment rate, actual, forecast, previous, non-farm payrolls, actual, forecast. Okay. Wow. Look at that on the big. Thank you for that, Gary. Sicilian U.S. non-payrolls, actual, 57 versus 172. Okay. So that's what it was. 57 versus 113. Okay. That makes sense. Thank you for that. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian, for putting out that sound money. Thank you, Sicilian, for putting out the live stream. Brian says, can you clarify from sound money when any exception? What does? Okay, just trying to fact check it. Shotgun Susie, thank you for putting out the stream. Okay, I think we're caught up there. Wow. Okay, so the jobs report came in under what was expected. Guys, we are out of the danger zone. Good Lord. We literally just read about the watch out situation, and there you go. We have not seen a candle that big since Wednesday. Wow. Wow. So now gold is up 2.16% on the trading session. Silver's up 3.7%. Can it hold it? We are above 60. So much for 60, says Fingers. Okay, guys, when all that went down, I missed a bunch of questions. If I missed your question, please put it in chat again. I did have like 2 more pieces of news here I wanted to cover. So if I missed your question, please put it back in. I'm sorry. It just went crazy. Okay. Here we go. 99% of people read gold and silver market wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Stackers know what that's the wrong lens. Zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Gold. From 1 year, it's up 19%. 3 years, 107. 10 years, 198. Since 2000, 1,200%. Silver, 1 year, it's 60%. 3 years, it's triple digits. 10 years, it's 200%. Since 2000, massive multi-bagger returns. Day-to-day price swings are just noise, ladies and gentlemen. The long-term trend tells the real story, protecting your purchasing power while fiat currencies continue to lose theirs. That's why stackers don't panic during pullbacks. They buy the dip. And ladies and gentlemen, I showed on air what I bought the other day on the dip. What did you buy? Let us know if you bought the dip, put dip, and how many ounces you stacked with gold and silver. And guys, I retweeted this because it was funny. This video was going viral. It actually did not say this. It said something else. They climbed to the top of the Empire State's Building, but someone did this. They photoshopped it to "in the Fed buy physical silver." I thought that was funny. Okay, let's go back here to the charts. Okay. Congrats on 700 viewers. That's huge, says Cass. Thank you. We're actually up to 800 now. Thank you so much, guys. And we are just 21 likes away from 300. The next 21 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 6 months.
It's science.
Thank you so much. Yeah, job report was way under expectations. At first, I read it as the job report came in as expected, but no, it was way under. Soup John says, it's just a couple of dollars jump. That's normal, isn't it? It used to not be normal, but it kind of is getting a little bit normal these days during the day. But on one candle, no, that is massive. Future Motive says, silver alert, King Silver Rigger, JP Morgan flips back to 62 trillion derivative bomb. Whoa. I'm going to put that over here, and I'm going to look that up later. Thank you for that. I wonder if this is an AI Asian guy. No, it's Road to Ruta. Okay. I was like, is this an Asian AI guy video? Sounds kind of like it. Thank you, Pakistan Zinda. Okay, Alan says, what does that mean? The stupid Scotsman here. What does what mean? Alan, ask me the question, what does what? I don't understand what you're asking. So much for 60, says Fingers. Warsh's task forces are hard at work on those reports. Oh, for sure, Victor. Those rate cuts are coming, baby. $2 jump seems normal to me, says Soup John. Maybe in recent times, but it's really not. I mean, look at the candle. How often do you see candles like that? Not too often. Not too often. Okay. See you next week. Happy Independence Day, everyone. Thank you, Pakistan Zinda. Have a good night. Okay, has a great package for 4th of July. Real Bill says, Hero has a great package for 4th of July. Where is it at, Real Bill? Where do we find the package? The farmer numbers. Thank you, Alan. Oh, that's the farm payroll. I've got it here. Internationalstacker.com, guys. There's so much information on here for you. I'm pretty sure I defined it on this post. Okay. Okay, I did not define it. Let me get you the technical definition on it. Okay, the technical definition. A key economic indicator that measures the total number of paid U.S. workers across all businesses, excluding farm workers, private household employees, unincorporated self-employed individuals, and active duty military personnel. It accounts for roughly 80% of the workers who contribute to the U.S. gross domestic product, or otherwise called GDP. Why non-farm? Agriculture jobs are excluded because they are highly seasonal and fluctuate heavily based on weather and harvesting cycles. So I hope that answers your question there. Oh, we got Jake from Hero Bullion. Jake! Hero Bullion, I'm hearing rumors that there's some sort of 4th of July package. Is that true? Let us know. And look at Brandon in chat. Just purchased the 5-ounce 1776 2026 bar from Hero Bullion. Wow. Guys, he just picked that up. It's only 99 cents over spot. And again, it looks just like this. There's only 1,776 of each of these. This is the 10-ouncer. So congratulations on picking up that 5-ouncer. That is mega. Alan here says, thank you. Just a big difference from expectation. Yes, just a big difference. Real Bill says, Hero Bullion 4th of July package on their website. Okay. Where is the 4th of July package? Why am I the last to know about this? Where's the 4th of July pack? Is it under deals? Silver? I do not see the package. Someone tell me how to find it. Por favor. And I just pinned the 5 ounces that spot. I know that package. Uh-oh, guys. West Texas throwing down the gauntlet. We only need 290 subscribers to get Hero Bullion to 2,000 subs. If that happens on the stream today, we're going to do a little micro silver giveaway. So I'm going to put that in chat. There's enough people in here right now to trigger it. Go sub to Hero Bullion. If they break 2K, we're going to do a silver giveaway right now. Okay. I got the 5 ounce to the 10 ounce, but I couldn't get the copper one, says John. Yeah, those sold out quick. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Okay. We got some work to do. Guys, don't forget the U.S. Mint released the coins. There's only 250,000 of these. I think I bookmarked it. I saw bounties of $500. I saw maybe a couple $1,000 for these things. There's only 250,000 of them. They're special release quarter. Here it is. Major breaking. The U.S. Mint is releasing. They have released, ladies and gentlemen, 250,000 special edition July 4th quarters, okay? They're going to be out in the change. Here's the difference. They've got the bell on the back. They got the president on the front. But right here, it has to have this July 4th privy. You see July 4th, there's only 250,000 of those. So for the love of God, check your change. You may get rich. Okay. The July 4th privy quarters are being found and are selling on eBay for $2,000. Wow. I have made 4 purchases from Hero Bullion. They're awesome, says Real Bill. That's awesome. Chris Simic has to go to work. Good to see you, Chris Simic. Oh, I asked you guys. Do you want me? I'm going to do my live stream still tomorrow. But do you guys want it at the same time, 7:45 a.m. Eastern? Or should I do it later because the market's not opening so you guys could sleep in? Let me know. Oh, the Privy Mark quarter also has no mint mark. Thank you for that, coins making sense. I did not see that. Hey, guys, Dom is in chat. Dominatrix Vaughn right there. She is the new one we're trying to get soup for. John got soup. Rick Harrison got soup. Chris Simic got Rick Harrison soup. There is a bounty already for whoever gets the Dom soup. So far, it's 1 battle crab. Chris Simic donated one of these to give away, so there is 1 battle crab in there. They're sold out, but the person that gets Dom soup, meaning a gifted membership, that's the bounty so far. It's going to continue to grow. Someone says same time. Okay, I'm seeing. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put a poll, but before I put the poll, thank you so much to Jeff Stout. Just gifted 5 memberships. It went to Matt Man. It went to Mandy. It went to Jordan. It went to Do, and it went to Coins. Congratulations. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. All new channel members, I'll see you in the next War Room, which is going to be tonight. We're going to do a War Room tonight on YouTube. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. Instead of tomorrow night, because I'm not sure what tomorrow night's stream is going to look like, we'll do it tonight. Because tomorrow's a holiday. I hate to say it!
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
Dom needs her soup. Also, it looks like we got some hungry crustaceans in chat. If you're hungry, but I'm hungry. Yukon Cornelius saying that they're still empty. Wow. Okay, we are just 15 minutes away from the next thing to drop, the next shoe. That's going to be opening of the Shanghai Futures Exchange here, ladies and gentlemen. And once it gets a little closer, I'm going to ask you guys if you're team green or team red, but 67.32. And we're at about a $6. So if this moves sideways or uptrends, I would expect a gap up in silver. But if we get a breakdown here and it comes down, I do not think we'll get a gap up on Shanghai. So we're going to watch that. Oh, what the privy mark is. So on any coin, if they've got a little small special design like you see here, that is called a privy. Like there are Canadian maple leaves with the Bigfoot privy. Like watch. Canadian maple leaf, Bigfoot privy. So a privy mark is a small design on the field of the coin. So for instance, like this one with the Bigfoot privy. See? It's the Bigfoot privy. So a privy mark is simply like an extra added design. There's like a Canadian with a tank. There's all kinds of privies that come out. They're special. They're more sought after by collectors. So it's a small extra design on the field. That is not the standard. That's a privy mark. I think they're all reverse proof as well, says SGT. Interesting. Thank you for that. Guys, and Hoya Guru gifted a membership. Thank you so much. That went to Real Miss. Real Miss, make sure you say thank you to Hoya Guru. Poor Dom is hungry, ladies and gentlemen. She has not, I don't think, ever had soup. Have you ever had soup, Dom? Let us know. Okay. Let's go back here on X and see what you guys are saying. But, yeah, that's a big deal. Get yourself a privy. And, guys, I'm happy to announce we're getting close to 10,000 followers here on X. We're at 9,709, so close to 10. So if you're not following, make sure you do. INTL Stacker, international when it fit. But you can see the breaking gold and silver news any time of the day. I'm posting stuff all day and all night. Even on the holidays I post. So you guys can always be informed. I just received a firework privy maple this week. Nice fingers. Will 24/7 open market make a difference as opposed to the weekend closure? Will 24/7 open market make... I'm not sure if I get your question, Kaz. The market is usually open 23 hours a day for the COMEX. It's closed from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is going to close tonight, though, so that is going to make a difference because overseas is going to be open. LBMA is going to be open. Last I checked, the British definitely don't celebrate the 4th of July. Shanghai is going to be open, so those markets are still going to be open. So maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow, guys. Instead of starting at 7:45 a.m. because that COMEX will be closed, and the Shanghai opens at 9 a.m. I could do the stream at 9. Let me see what you guys think. Let me do a poll. What time do you want the stream to start tomorrow? Okay, hold up. Same time. 8:45 a.m. for Shanghai. Okay, here comes the poll. Here comes the poll. Please explain. We do not. Yeah, guys, we're not in here to discuss politics and religion and other side things. Like I'm religious. I go to church every Sunday. I'm sure most of you are. We all have our political assuasions, but what we focus here on this channel is things that don't normally divide people. Okay, gold and silver. That's what we're focused on here. So I appreciate you keeping politics and everything out of chat. It's like, it's not 100% banned. You can say like, God bless you and things like that. But if you're spamming like Bible verses and stuff, or if you're spamming verses from the Quran or other, like, keep the spam out. Let's focus on gold and silver. Let's be nice, respectful humans to each other. That's what I request here. So yeah, there's plenty of other places you could go and be divided over politics and everything else. Because this is a global audience, guys. We're all over the world here. International. So many different religions, races, and creeds, and different things are in here. But the one thing that unites us all, besides being crustaceans, is our love for gold and silver. Did I mess that up? Okay, no. Yeah, okay, go. Okay, so far we're at 45% that want the stream an hour later. Because, guys, most people, a lot of people in the United States are going to have tomorrow off. So a lot of people are going to be sleeping in. And if I go live at 7:45 a.m., we're not going to have any like live charts to really watch. Let's see what markets are open right now. I think the play is going to be to push the stream 1 hour later. 1 hour later, and we cover the Shanghai Open. I think that might be the play. We could watch India. So tomorrow we'll look at Shanghai. We'll watch India. We'll watch maybe London. We could do that. Guys, if you haven't checked out internationalstacker.com, you're sleeping. Check it out. Keep voting. Make your voice heard. 36% say it. So 36% want a 24-hour stream. I agree with you, Jonathan. I agree with you on that one. Okay. Let's go back to X, formerly known as Twitter. International Stacker, read this tweet. I'm sending you a detailed email to fully explain. You're famous. Quoted on a podcast with 500,000 listeners. Wow, guys, I was quoted on a podcast of 500,000 listeners. Okay, let's see what he says. When you realize why Trump hung the Golden Eagle plaque on the White House and why it was made of gold instead of cast iron, wood or bronze, you catch a signal that I have been talking about for years. So really quick, just so this is straight, this is actually not real. This is an AI image that the president posted. It doesn't mean it's not coming, but this was an AI image. So I did want to clarify that. But let's keep going. What does the Golden Eagle plaque represent? It's called the Freedom Flyer. The Freedom Flyer is a metal eagle or plaque, typically made of cast iron, wood, or bronze, that represents financial freedom from debt. Historically, homeowners hung these plaques on their doors, garages, and or porches to publicly celebrate that they had paid off their mortgage in full. Originating in post-World War II era, the tradition was fueled by the GI Bill, which helped veterans purchase homes and sparked a culture of patriotism and financial independence. While the custom had declined in the 70s, it remains a recognized symbol of debt-free home. Why did the custom decline in the 1970s? We went off the gold standard. Ooh, good juxtaposition there. I like that. I have been saying this for years now, that the entire national debt is fraud. Trump is going to get rid of the income tax and prevent American people from paying debt. I hope that's true. I hope that's true, but I find it hard to believe the government would do that, but I hope that's true. Several things are happening at once, but they are all leading down the same path. A return to the gold standard coming. And here's why stories flying under the radar. I mean, maybe, but I find that hard to believe because politicians like to spend money. And if you're based on the gold standard, you can't deficit spend. But here's what I do think is coming. I do think a digital currency is coming. In 1971, we were switched off the gold standard by Nixon. A currency changes normally roughly every 40 to 50 years. We're way past due. So I do think it's going to be a new currency. I think it's going to be, well, the dollars are digital anyway. Here's your digital wallet. And guess what? Everyone gets a $250 stimmy. I do think something like that might be coming. And here's some stories flying under the radar. Okay. Talk about 50-year bond. I do think this is possible, a gold-backed bond. I do agree there. I don't know if it's going to be announced on July 4th, but this would not shock me. An announcement of a gold-backed bond. That would not shock me. Do you remember who brought this up first, 50-year bond? It was Trump's nominee, Judy Shelton. That is true. Is Trump trying to announce a gold-backed treasury? I could see that possibly happening. I don't think a gold and silver revaluation are coming July 4th. But I could see something like this possibly happening. Judy Shelton, we did see a post with her inside the Federal... No, not Federal Reserve. Inside the Treasury. She was at some function inside the Treasury the other day, so maybe. Is that why gold... Okay, so this is a very long post. But look at this, I got quoted. To quote International Stacker, something very unusual is happening in the CME gold options. $10,000 call, 11,000 contracts, 15,000 call, 27,000, 20,000 call, 30,000 contracts. Total open interest in all these has risen substantially since I reported on them last month. Okay, so thank you for the shout out. That's amazing. I do agree with some of this. Some of the stuff, I don't know. Some of the stuff, probably not. But I like how he put it together. Very well written. So thank you for the shout out, Joe. I do appreciate it. But evidently that is a show, a podcast with 500,000 listeners. So thank you. And look at guys, my job is not saying to you like, this is my opinion, this is what's going to happen. My job is to give you all the information I can, find it, give the best analysis I can, help you read the tea leaves. I do give my opinion so that you can form your own opinions. No one's right 100% of the time. Not even 90% of the time, but together as a collective hive mind with all of our crustacean intellect, we can figure things out. So thank you so much, Variable, for bringing that to me. Bottom line, I was quoted. Yes, Variable. Thank you, Variable. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it, that looks a little bit like a, dare I say, shark fin. Okay, so we're in a shark fin attack, and I'm going to ask you, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is about to open in just 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It closed at 67.32 on a green candle. We are currently at 60, what was that, 60 what? 67.32. So we're currently at about a $6 arbitrage different there on a downtrend. Do you think we're gapping up? It would be if we're gapping up, it's probably going to be a micro gap up, or do you think we're gapping down? What do you think right now? Are you team green or team red? Put it in chat. You guys got 3 minutes here to tell me. We'll watch this chart, or actually, let's see if you guys are saying anything else there. But thank you for bringing that to my attention, Variable. That's really cool. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go back here. Guys, I am not allowed to do the baby gator. People want the baby gator. I'm not allowed to do the baby gator till after the weekend. Many of the crustaceans want to buy the dip. And if I do the baby gator, it's going to destroy that 90% of the time, every time. SGT, suck at Streamlabs. Okay, we're going back here. So, guys, we got a bunch of votes in. 43% want to start an hour later for Shanghai. So I think we're going to start an hour later for Shanghai tomorrow morning. I'll still cover all the news like normal. And I'm going to open it basically before Shanghai opens. So it's going to be an hour later. And there'll be no COMEX on there because it's closed. How does that sound? Do you guys agree with that? Is that good? That way everyone can sleep in for a little bit longer, including myself. No Soup Dom in chat saying, let's just see if a baby gator works. Sneak it in. Do you guys want me to sneak in a baby gator, or am I still banned to the weekend? Let me know what you guys think. Should I sneak in a baby gator? And ladies and gentlemen, we've got just a minute and 20 seconds left till Shanghai opens here. Should I sneak in a baby gator? Let the baby gator poke his head. Do you guys want it to sneak? Here we go!
How do you do the baby gator noise? Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
And guys, immediately to a green candle. Immediately to a green candle.
It's science.
Oh my goodness. The baby gator actually works. We were on a major downtrend and immediately to a green candle. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I hope you guys can still buy the dip by the time this baby gator's done. And ladies and gentlemen, Shanghai's opening in 20 seconds here. "15 seconds here. Are you guys team green or team red?" The baby gator actually works. Here we go, counting it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And SGT Stacking saying it's all Dom's fault. No soup for you. Okay, what's going on? Is Shanghai closed? Where is... Massive gap up in Shanghai! The baby gator strikes! Massive gap up in Shanghai! Oh my goodness! We just went from 67.29. We gapped up $2. We just gapped up $2 in Shanghai. The baby gator, ladies and gentlemen.
It's science.
Wow. Yeah, if I sneeze 5 times, we're over. We're going to 100. If I was to sneeze 5 times right now, we would be going straight to 100. Straight. Wow, 69.45. We're about to be back over 70 in Shanghai. Wow. Guys, that baby gator's been waiting this long to make itself known. And thank you, Patrick, for becoming a member of the Shell Brigade. It is all Dom's fault. No soup for Dom. Now, we could reverse this. If Dom gets soup, some say it could reverse the effect of a baby gator.
It's science.
Some say. Snort some pepper fast. Someone say. Okay, hold up. Okay. Who right now would pay $20 a pop for these silver buffaloes? Just $20 when they're worth like what? 61. Who would pay $20 a piece for these right now? If you said you would, you made a mistake. These are all fake. You got to protect yourself. Are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too, so thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. And guys, we are only 50 likes away from 450 likes. The next 50 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 7 years.
It's science.
Yes, I did do a clandestine Raptor run. Guys, I had to refill my coffee. So whenever I play that clip, imagine me. I literally am trotting through my hallways of the house. I get up on the balls of my feet with my Raptor claws. I lean my body forward to change my center of gravity. I recluse my arms up towards my core in the form of a T-Rex, and I literally trot through the house with my coffee cup. It's called the Raptor Run. And sometimes I have to do it to go to the bathroom, and that's where things get tricky. Okay. No local coin shop today. Thanks, says Tar Heel. Well, we proved it works, so now we better do the camel to reverse the effect. The baby gator is a valuable and powerful tool. Use it wisely, says Jason. Brian says, easy. Give me a little bit more time to take more advantage of the dip. Wow. Yes, we picture you running, but only in chaps. No! Guys, a lot of people don't know the Pocket Pinger was created by one of you at Crustacean. The first time it was ever on YouTube was on my channel. 61.45, guys. Is the battle for $60 silver through? Let's put a red mark here. This is the red mark. We want to stay above that. And Fingers gets 5 memberships trying to undo what the baby gator started. If Dom gets soup, it will undo the baby gator rally we're in right now. And that goes to Dylan. It goes to Anna. It goes to Silver Ripples. Nice. It goes to Bob. And it goes to Savage. Congratulations. Say thank you to Fingers. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And Oxby here says, spent all this year's budget in the past 2 weeks, and now it's raining profits. Nice. Oh my goodness. How funny was that, guys? It literally was like dismal for... It was going down. I'm like, well, this is going to be one of the times the baby gator doesn't work. And literally, as soon as I switched back, it was like a massive BGC. Crispy Bacon says, is there a way to do analysis to see which of the big banks do a bunch of buying when you do the baby gator? We can see what they're buying, but it's after the fact with their filings. But to line it up with the baby gator, that would be hard. Well, just one more thing to watch. Yeah. Wait a second. Did Dom get soup? Guys, did Dom get soup?
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Okay, and 603 saying, dude, what will we do with Shanghai market watch? Then Shanghai kills gold and silver derivatives paper trading on July 24th. Feels like China is taking control of the global market price. They might be trying to, 603. And that is a good question on the live stream tomorrow morning at 8:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's going to happen when the COMEX is closed and only Shanghai is open? Is Shanghai going to break loose? Is Shanghai going to break loose? That's the question. Thank you, Christelle, for those jewels. And guys, we are just 34 likes away from 450. I know we could do it. It helps me so much. Please keep smashing it. Let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter here. Correct. Thank you, Gray. Okay, this is another post. Okay. Thank you for tagging me in that. Okay. See the breaking news here? Variable says, join the 160th SOAR by dropping a jet. If you want in the 160th SOAR, led by Commander Mike D, drop a jet in chat right now. So much July 4th chatter, but in other news, bang. Container freight cost. Interesting. Oh, look at that. That was during COVID. I'm like, what happened there? That was during COVID. Crispy Bacon says, is there anyone who knows the net amount of gold and silver that has physically left the West and East this year? Last year? A lot. Tons. I don't know. Tons. Silver Crone says, happy Friday Eve to everybody. Whoa. You likely have hundreds, if not thousands, skin mites living on your face right now. The males crawl in and out of your pores at night to find a female to beep, to beep with on your face. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. I do want to do a post when we're done about the jobs report, so I'm going to bookmark that to remind me. Well, if everyone's wanting to talk about signs, is that a sign? $999 billion? Is that a sign? 0.999? 90.5%? 90%? 90%? Is that a sign? Could be. I don't know. You got 5 minutes to spend $1 million. What's your first purchase? If I had 5 minutes to spend $1 million, I would just buy a bunch of monster boxes of Eagles. I would do 80% silver Eagles, 20% gold Eagles. I did a post on this last night, guys. It is actually 23 trillion. The M2 money supply is over 23 trillion, the highest in history. Oh, look. Is this up to date? It is. Payroll versus employed workers. So total employed workers is green. Payroll is red. So I want to read this article later. The Japanese yen hit a level not seen in the last 40 years. That's important. I'm going to look at that later. Okay, let's check on the DX. Well, let's check this. The next shoe to drop in 19 minutes, Dow Jones. Dow Jones futures. Oh, here we go. Are we going to break 53,000? What is the all-time high now with Dow Jones? Okay. The intraday record was 52,742. The best close was 52,305. And look at this. Oh my goodness. We are about to open on a record in the Dow Jones, ladies and gentlemen. If this holds true, we are going to open to an all-time high in the Dow Jones. Are we going to 53,000 today? Oh my goodness. This might be an absolutely massive open for the Dow Jones. Let's look at the DXY, guys. Buckle up. Look at this. They took a dump. Wow, we nearly got to, we're under 101. Man, if the DXY would crack 100, buckle up. Look at this. CL1 oil. That's your light crude oil futures down to 67.60. CFDs and WTI down to 67.50. 67.44 for West Texas Intermediate. Crude down to 67.40. And look at this, guys. Brent about to crack 70. Man, these prices haven't been like this for 100 days, 200, for some time. 150 days, I don't know, something like that. Wow. Wow. Guys, this, don't go anywhere. This is going to be an interesting open here. Woo! Okay, guys, we took out another high in gold. I missed it. So our trading session high right now for gold is 4,140.62. That's up 2.31% since this trading session started at 6 p.m. Remember, every day's trading session starts the night before at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember that. Okay. Silver's up 3.64%. That means the gold to silver ratio is plummeting down to 67.28 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold there. Oh, what did we ever get Hero Bullion to? Let's check. Okay, 1,700. We're getting them close. We're getting them close to 2K. Proud sponsors of the channel. Okay, I want to look at that after the live stream. We can nuke that. We can nuke that. Yeah, we're about to open to an all-time high in the Dow Jones. In just about 17 minutes here. Buckle up. From Bob, rating from NYMEX and COMEX products will halt early, 12 p.m., 1 p.m. I don't think that's accurate. Look, I thought that at first too, but look, COMEX. Now I will tell you this: the COMEX schedule is the hardest thing to read in the world. I think they do that on purpose. So if we go down here to COMEX, we go to metals. Okay, let's look over here. So we have Friday. Okay, so watch Thursday. Okay. So this is Thursday. It's closed on Thursday, but then it says the trade date Monday. Pre-open for Monday, which means Sunday evening. So this trade date Monday, 06, means pre-open. The open is going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because this is Central on Sunday night. That's what that means. Monday, and see here it says closed. It says closed, trade date Monday. And then Monday, 5 a.m. open, which means Sunday night it's going to be open 6. So the way I read this, because this would be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is that it's going to close at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's not opening until trade date for Monday, which would be Sunday night. Am I crazy, Bob? What do you think? That's the way I interpret that. Chart looks like a flag. How patriotic, says No Soup Dom. Guys, that's No Soup Dom. She needs soup. She's hungry. Blue Shadow says it's an all-time high. Thank you. But I'll tell you what, their schedule is the most crazy thing. Now, Tonight on close, I'll know, because once the market closes tonight, if I click this, it will tell us the next time the market opens. If Bob is right and it is going to open and close just at 12 noon tomorrow, I'll do the normal stream at 7:45. But if it's what I believe and it's going to be close until Sunday evening, then I'll do the 8:45 or stream. How does that sound? So we'll know tonight what's actually accurate. $603 says M1 plus M2 equals $50 trillion. And thank you, Crispy Bacon, for the flying bird with the popsicle. Thank you for the jewels. In quarter 1, 2026 alone, China has slurped up almost 400 tons of gold and 1,600 tons of silver out of the West. They pulled 7% of all gold from the COMEX in 1 month. Thank you for that, 603. I should do a post on that. So I'm going to copy and paste that here. I'm going to do develop a post on that and try to get more information. But thank you for starting that out, 603. And guys, 603 is a moderator for the Discord. I have a Discord server. We're relaunching it, reinvigorating it. So if you like Discord, there's a link in the description. You can go in there. You can share your stack. You can learn things. You can have fun with each other. So check out the Discord. Can we buy soup with Vietnam Dong? Actually, you can. YouTube will let you do that.
How dare you?
RCJ says closing noon on Friday for Monday trading. Tonight opens Monday trade, closes at tomorrow noon. Is that what it is, RCG? So if that's the fact, guys, if that is true, then I will be doing the live stream at 7:45 a.m. RCG, I mean, you guys probably are right. I meant it to all-time high, not at ATM, says Blue Shadow. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Amina making it rain! Whoa! Thank you so much, Amina, gifted memberships. And it went to Don, almost Dom. It went to Don. It went to JH. It went to Pat. It went to Jimmy. It went to Metal. It went to Javier, Steven. Coin Quester. It went to Truck, Stan. Congratulations. Say thank you to Amina. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Amina was trying to get that side quest treasure. Remember, whoever gets Dom soup, so far the side quest bounty is up to 1 battle crab. Wow. And again, these are selling for $130 and $140, just the standard version. Wow. Who's going to get Dom soup? Who's going to do
Please,
it?
sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
And Blue Shadow says to soup, no soup, Dom. That's exactly right. It's called a bowl flag. There you go. Crispy Bacon gifted 5 memberships. That went to Chris. Ooh, Crispy Bacon got one to Chris. Rex. Diamond Dave, nice. INC. And Beyond Rocket Science. Thank you so much, Crispy Bacon. Make sure you say thank you to Crispy Bacon if you just got soup. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 11 minutes away from the stock market opening here. This might be absolutely explosive. It looks like we're going to be opening to an all-time high in the Dow Jones. Wow. Wow. Breaking news in chat. Kyle, channel member, says they're shipping a Canadian maple leaf for the Dom bounty today. Thank you. Colin says, how do you give soup? It's the donate. You gift memberships. That's how you give soup. Gifting memberships, we call it soup here, colloquially on this channel. So it's like the dollar symbol or plus symbol in your chat. That's how you do it. I don't know if you could do it on TV, but you could do it on phone, computer. I'm not sure about tablet. But I do appreciate it, guys. This is my full-time job. Anytime you gift a membership, become a member. Gift jewels, super chat. It helps me so much. I really do appreciate it. And you could support the channel without spending a single dime. Just smash that like button. We're only 51 likes away from 500. I know we could do that. The next 51 people to do that are going to get good luck for 18 months.
It's science.
And I did want to say thank you to all the channel members on stream right now, especially all the Diamond Claw level channel members. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. Thank you so much. And the question to everyone in chat right now is, who's got Diamond Claws? Even if you're not a member, do you got
Diamond Claws.
Who's got them? Okay. Silver 61, BTC 61. Oh, House is on to something. I naysayed it the other day. We'll keep watching. Thank you, House. A short-term trend emerging. And news on Kitco job report. Thank you, Mishi. And Charles gifted a membership. Thank you so much. That went to the Notorious RPG. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Bert. Bert just gifted 20 memberships. Oh, my goodness. Everyone's trying to get that bounty. Let's see who it went to. It went to Silver Paws. It went to Jin. It went to Obi-Wan. It went to Cruz, Tiger, AR, Junkie. It went to Matthew. It went to Zach. It went to Jazzy, Deuced. It went to Rob. It went to Pure, Standing, Corky, Ali, Malty, Luke, Mr. Puffy, Goose, Uncle. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That is the most gifted memberships we've had in a while. That is the new, at least new course record for the interim. Now, Mike D set the record with 50 memberships. That's the all-time high, but 20 memberships is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bert. And I hate to say it. Chat Bert's name, no soup for
Please,
Dom.
sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Thank you so much. And we're only 18 likes away from 500, so keep smashing it. And Charles gifted a membership. That went to Zen. All you new channel members, check out your new custom channel member emojis and say thank you to the person who made it rain on you. If you're a hungry crustacean, keep your bowl in the sky because something tells me they're not done. And for all the channel members, I will be doing a channel member only live stream tonight in the War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional, which means you must be fully clothed. It's not a nudist colony. We're not going to be naked up in there. You got to be fully clothed. The closest thing to not be is the clandestine Chaps Brigade. And look at Gary, member for 6 months, Diamond Claw level, saying, I'm still stacking. Gary AU, thank you so much for being a Diamond Claw. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're only 7 minutes away from the stock market opening to what looks to be an all-time high of 52,858. Oh my goodness, guys. We're going to 53,000. Thank you, Okie Stacker, for gifting a membership. That went to Valence. Congratulations. Say thank you to Okie. And guys, don't forget, Okie's another crustacean with the business. Okie, you can drop your link in chat. They have a gold back business and do other things, so check them out. Alan here says, don't forget, kilts and no knickers. As long as you're wearing a sporin, you're good, Alan. Wear that sporin. And Colin Gerard here gifted a membership. That went to whoa! How is that possible? Look at this. Colin Gerard gifted a membership, and it went to Colin Cole. Colin gifted a membership, and it went to Colin. How is that possible? Congratulations. Say thank you to Colin. That was pretty cool. Alan here says, is the volume on the COMEX and NYSE low? Is that why the volatility is so upward? No. It's actually higher than the last few days. The volume today is higher than the last couple days. Look at that. Maybe it's the highest it's been since the 26th of June. So no, volume's not an issue here. But thank you, Colin. Colin gifted to Colin. That's crazy. Make sure Colin say thank you to Colin. Yeah, that's totally rigged. That is totally rigged. Dominator Vaughn, no soup Dom, is saying the algo's avoiding me. Dom, you got to drop some empty bowl in chat to catch the soup. That's what you got to do. Wyvern says it is so weird watching on YouTube on a Fire Stick on my TV with a 1 minute delay and texting ahead on my phone. A minute later, IS responds. Shake my head. Well, I'm not always reading the comments in real time. If comments stack up, I can get a few minutes behind as I answer questions too. So keep that in mind. You might not be that far delayed. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's go back. Guys, this is going to be a historic open here. This is going to be a historic open here. See what you guys are saying on X, previously known as Twitter. What is this? I have no clue what this means, the Greek. I have no clue what this means. Okay. Let's go here. Breaking, U.S. employment came in at 4.2%, expectations 4.3. The U.S. economy added 57,000 jobs. That's 57,000 lower than expectations of 114. And Warsh is not happy. Okay, we got Bravo and Yukon Cornelius dropping empty soups. Enough is enough needs soup. Flatlander needs soup. Dom, no soup. Dom needs soup. Wow. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's do another update here. I'm kind of excited for this open, 4 minutes away. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch this one to the Dow Jones Gold. And we are going to combine them. So we're going to watch silver on the left. You know, I want to change this to purple. This is the $60 mark. We want to stay above. I mean, 60.01. I couldn't get exact. Close enough. And Dow Jones here on the right. Dow Jones is going to be a massive gap up if that holds true. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a massive gap up. Christian Love says sometime the chat is 1 to 1.5 minutes behind the live stream. I can tell you exactly. Hold up. Let me look at my chat. Oh, I can't. No, I can't tell you exactly because I don't have the timer. When I have the timer, I could see it's usually 20. It's usually 15 to 30 seconds behind when I'm watching that. Chris, it's like right now I'm behind because I'm backed up a bunch of comments, so I'm behind. Crispy Bacon says, well, my trash truck AC isn't working at 90 degrees. The truck cab gets to 110. I got a saddle because my phone spot is very hot. Thanks. We'll take care of Crispy Bacon. And Crispy Bacon, if you were to drop some silver eagles in your shirt and your pants, and in between your pants and your chaps, that might help. Dropping the mic here says, I wonder if that jobs report will be revised down to negative. Maybe. Drano says, does Dom have her settings on to receive? She should. We'll ask her when she's back. She just stepped out, but we'll make sure. Let's see. Lee sees a garden, says Jeff Stout. David here says, silver shut up like a model, or shot up like a model rocket, and now parachuting back down. I'm tired. I want $80 silver, and I want it now, says David.
It's my silver, and I want it now. My silver, and I want it now. My silver, and I want it now.
And Dominatrix Vaughn confirms that her settings are on. Guys, if you want free soup, you have to have the setting on. So if somebody gives some memberships in chat, if you hit the 3 dots on that chat message, you'll see something like gift settings. You got to make sure your settings are on that you can receive gifts. I think it defaults to on, though. Bust out that damn gator, says Variable. No, that baby gator's on. It's on the ice cubes until the weekend's over. We nearly got... Look what happened when we just did the baby gator. We had a massive baby gator rally. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute warning until we enter the danger zone here. With the Dow Jones, we're going to open to an all-time high here. And Christian Love says silver maple pouches in the underwear would be cool. There you go. Radio Joe, San Diego, thank you so much for getting those memberships. It went to Daniel. It went to Jeremy. It went to Explore America. It went to Steiner. And it went to Mark. Congratulations. Say thank you to Radio Joe. No soup for Dom. No soup for Dom. Poor Dom. Yeah, chat radio in chat right now. Wow, thank you so much for the support, guys. I do appreciate it. We're two memberships short. 2 more gifted memberships that will trigger the next No Soup for Dom song. I got told I was playing it too much, so I backed it up a little bit. So I'm trying to do a happy medium because people love it. Some people don't. Oh, stock market open. Here we go. Massive gap up. Massive gap up, BGC, like we just saw on silver. Look at that thing. Let's give it a few minutes to marinate here. Yes, Oki, the markets are closed tomorrow, but there's a conspiracy. They may be open until 12 noon, or they might be shut tonight. We're going to find out tonight. And if they're open tomorrow till 12 noon, we're going to be live in the morning at 7:45 like normal. If we discover tonight's live stream that they are not open, then we're going to push it an hour later to 8:45 when Shanghai opens. That's the plan. So we'll know tonight for sure. And I blame the COMEX guys. Their schedule is so convoluted and confusing. Okay, let's close this. Let's close that. Let's go back to here. Stock market's up 256 points. We're not to the all-time high yet. I think it's 52,700. But we're getting close. S&P's up 25 points. NASDAQ's 22. DXY's down 0.62%. Oil's all 67s. Brent's 70. In Chinese, how do you say all-time low? Well, Li Shize Guadia is high. Maybe Li Shize Loyo. I don't know. I got to research that. Woo! Ah! Okay. Come on, Dow Jones. I wanted to hit an all-time high. That would be fun. Okay. Let's see what Google AI says. No, COMEX does not remain open until 12 a.m. The market runs another time. The exact dates. Okay, let's see. Okay. This AI is not smart. Okay, so it's saying it is open till 1 p.m. So it looks like if that's true, guys, we'll find out for sure tonight. But this AI says it is open. So it looks like we will be doing the normal 7:45 stream. Okay. I mean, that AI says so, so it's got to be true, right? We'll find out tonight. We'll find out tonight. Like, I wish the COMEX's schedule was not so dang confusing. They gotta, I think it's that way on purpose. West Texas says all we need is 270 more subs to get Hero Bullion to 2,000. Let's see how Hero Bullion's doing here. Guys, it's pinned in the chat. Sub up Hero Bullion. Let's get him to 2,000 subscribers. That'd be mega. Remember, they gifted that 10-ounce bar to give away to you. That's the least we could do. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you're subscribed. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver soon. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just 42 likes away from 550. Let's do that. Let's smash it up. When YouTube plays a commercial, the podcast is a pause. So that's why your lives get behind. Oh. Thank you, Chick. Or Kick. Thank you, Kickstart. Sorry, I said Chick. Kickstart. Thank you. How many of you guys run YouTube Premium? I run YouTube Premium so I get no ads. So if you get no ads, put no ads in chat. If you get ads, put ads. I'm curious the mix on that. Brav here says, in the spot where you can see the open close times, if you hover the mouse. Oh. Bar shows the times. Hover the mouse over the... I think you're talking about here. We'll have to see for sure after close tonight. Double click the right hand side of the video to advance 30. Or guys, you want to know the really good hint? Watch this. Watch this. This is a trick I learned. This is my favorite to catch up. So this is my behind on. Okay, mute. So if you get behind on a lot, you see this live thing here? If you just click the live, and then it turns red, now you're live. So if you see the live down here and it's not red, that means you're literally not live. So if you click the live, it makes you live. That's my favorite way to do it. But thank you, Soup John. Li Shizegua shipping is all-time low. Li Shizeguadian. Okay. Ansys pays less for premium views, says West Texas. Mining stocks all up. Let me see what my mining stocks are at. They got beat up over the last couple weeks. But I held firm with Diamond Claws. Let's see where we're up now. So my bundle of wow, up 4% today. Up 4% today. Nice. Now, guys, I just pinned a link in chat. The Wounded Warrior Project auction. Day 1 is tomorrow. It's a consult a tax professional, but it's a tax write-off, allegedly. You pay the Wounded Warrior Project directly, and you can buy some gold and silver, so it's for a good cost. So go check it out. Link is pinned. Make sure you click it, and make sure you put notify me and like. Let me see. Let me make sure I've done that, because I'm going to try my best to pop in. With video isn't available. That link's not working, Ralph. Ralph, that link is not working. Uh-oh. Ralph, that's the wrong, or something happened with the link, Ralph. See if you could find, let me unpin that because that's going to be confusing. See if you can find a working link, Ralph. I'm on a tablet. I don't have that live button. Oh, good point, Soup John. I guess that live is only on the desktop. Good point. No premium here and no ads either. Thankful. Nice, yeah. Yeah, let's zoom out, guys. We are about to take our next target here in silver, which is 61.78. But let's look here. So let's separate these views. And I want to look at let's look at the monthly chart. Guys, look at this. If we can keep this up, we're on a green monthly chart candle. The weekly, we should be green. Can we fight back against those slippery little salamanders? Okay, it looks like we may be about to go for our next target of 61.78 on silver. And on gold, we're looking like we might be going back to our trading session high, 4,140.62. Our next target's 4,160. Is that the right one? Okay, here it is. Yep, notification online. Guys, make sure this is for tomorrow, July 3rd. So I will pin that link in chat. Okay. And I can close you. We'll go back to here. Hey, Ralph Ramsey. If you can talk with Cash Money, because I just tried to put it as a redirect at the end of the live stream. He needs to enable redirect for all of YouTube on his channel, because then people can dump their live streams on his live stream. So if you could talk to him, if you've got his email and get him to do that, we could help drive traffic to that and raise money for a great project, the Wounded Warrior Project, for a great cause there. Okay. Whip crack, another baby gator. We're stalled, says Dom. No, people want to buy the dip. They'll kill me if I do another baby gator. And the Nikkei 225 index closed down 1,700 points. Yeah, it was a bloodbath in Asia last night, guys. Japan market, Korean market, it was a bloodbath. Yeah, it's a setting on YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, It's under settings and I think community moderation. And you got to scroll down. It's a checkbox that says allow redirect from all channels. And that means other channels can send people to your live stream. It's called a raid. We call it here colloquially a crab raid. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to take out our next target on silver here. Even without an additional baby gator, we're about to take out 6178. Buckle up. And let's pull this back out. Silver on this trading session since 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time last night is up 4.3%. It's about time for a glitch on the COMEX, wouldn't you say? You really wimped out, man. Tee-hee. How did I wimp out, Dom? What did I miss? It's too late. You already did the baby gator. Time to run with this is David. Oh, on the baby gator. I get it. Crab Rolos, including one battle crab, will be going on eBay after. Oh, you guys. So Hoya Guru has like 12 battle crabs or 8 battle crabs or something. He's going to be selling them on eBay for charity. He's making a website for it. So more on that. But Hoya Guru is going to be selling his battle crabs for a different charity, not Wounded Warrior Project, a different one. So when that happens, I'll let you guys know. And man, guys, this coin, this error coin is still at 2,050. What a great deal for this mint error. Woo! I hope a crustacean wins it. Oh, Hero Bullion's new short video. It's mind-blowing. Well, let's see. Let's see here. You guys should be following Hero Bullion on X if you're not. They put out great videos. Look at this, guys. 500 in gold in 1926 versus 2026. That's 500 in gold in 1926. And now here's 500 in gold in 2026. Get ready. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a joke. Wow. That is crazy. Thank you for the jewels, Jesse. Oh, guys, Jesse in chat is also a brand new moderator for the Discord. So the link to the Discord is down below. Go on there and have fun with other crustaceans. Thank you for your service, Jesse. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying on here. Look at this! Redneck pinger. So let's see. Soup John is doing a redneck pinger.
Pocket pinger.
The redneck pocket pinger. He has it in a clothespin, and he's got a stick. That is funny. Make sure to get your pocket pinger, guys. Link in the description. War Room attire, yes or no? War Room, 33% with clothes, 66% without. No, next exit. And guys, next exit did get soup. Okay. Okay, we just took out 2 targets with silver. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet. We just took out 2 targets with silver. We just took out 61, 78, and 62. Woo! 6202 silver. Gold's coiling as well, ladies and gentlemen. Our next target with silver, 6225. Who is excited right now? Who's having a good time? Wow. What a live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Keep smashing that like button if you're having fun. 22 likes to 550. Oh my goodness. Guys, I still remember that epic stream when silver was running crazy. Do you remember? We had over 8,000 people on the live stream live. I was yelling all-time high for like 5 hours straight. That was insane. I think that video, that live stream did like 100,000 views. It was insane. That was absolutely insane. I was yelling Lishi Zaguadian so much. Thank you again. I just wanted to recap. Hopefully I don't miss anybody, but thank you to Jeff Stout, Brian, Hoya Guru, Fingers, Crispy Bacon, Charles, Okie Stacker, Colin, Radio Joe San Diego, Bert, Garrison and Amina for gifting channel memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you to SGT Stacking for doing a super chat. Mega. And thank you for Kaz, Patrick, for becoming new channel members. And thank you to everybody for all the jewels. I really do appreciate it. You're all. This is my full-time job. Thank you so much, guys. Nobody I'd rather be doing this with than you all here on the internet. Bam the Trader says, I'm here a bit late, but I was late with a call. We're going to 69 to 70, says Bam the Trader. I need to get a clip of like Bam Bam from the Flintstones movie. Every time Bam makes a prediction. That would be fun. That $58 an ounce, 200 ounce buy is already going up. Yeah, it sure is, Jeff Gates. Thank you for being a channel member. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. I got a live feed from the COMEX right now. I'm piping it in.
Dudley Smith, a fallen hard with one arm. Oh my God. Oh no, he's not. Major choke slam.
Yes. Core Mortimer. I'm being stupid. I've got 25 pounds on 10x leverage silver. I got in at 56. I'm up 20 at the moment. Get out! Get out, Johnny. Do not go leveraged. Remember, you can get smashed with leverage on the other way. They will destroy your bloodline. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But for the love of God, don't get leveraged. Lee here says, checked on Coinstar yesterday. Thought I hit the jackpot, but it was about 8 German coins. Well, that's still cool. I had a subscriber yesterday. They found a silver dime. They sent me a picture. It was almost as many views as the day I got soup, said John. Yeah, that was a crazy day too. When I checked the Coinstar, I found a bunch of 1965 coins, says Chris. Hey, at least you find some coins. Bam the Trader said that would be epic. What, bro? Love you, man. That would be epic. Guys, I get so many ideas during live streams and then I forget them all. Let's do one more gator before you go. And it's to cement this 62 level, says Alan. I can't do it. I can't be responsible for another baby gator rally continuation. Crustaceans want to buy the dip. There's going to be deals this weekend with 4th of July. I don't want to undo it all with the baby gator. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm giving away over 100 ounces of silver soon, copper. We got gold. Don't miss out on that. Can we say a big thank you to all the mods in chat right now? We got Jeff Stout. We got Ralph Ramsey. We got Sublime. We got Shotgun Susie. David Carlisle. We got Fingers. Jeff Stout. Can we say a thank you to all the mods in chat? It's not easy. Dom says it's too late. Okay, guys, it looks like we might be poised here to take out our next target of 62.25. And we have gotten back over the 50 and 200 simple moving average here. And we're pushing higher here in gold. Our next target, 4,160. Gold to silver ratio continues to plummet, 66.83 to 1. This was just 71 a handful of days ago. We're pushing higher in Shanghai. Shanghai just took out 69.62. Our big target in Shanghai, we want to get back over that psychological 70 mark in Shanghai. See what you guys are saying here. Look at this. Look at this. What is this?
Big green candle.
Whoa, that was a baby gator saying big green candle, and it did it. The baby alligator worked. It's a scientific phenomenon. Silver's going up, says the Master Blaster. And I, by mistake, just played another baby gator call. Dear Lord, what have I done? I would be having fun, but if I checked out my cart that has 30 ounces sitting in it, and I was supposed to pay last night and forgot. No, Brian! No, Brian! Well, just keep in mind, it's 62 right now. And when silver's back over 100, not a financial advisor, just some deal on the internet with crabs, you're going to be happy you bought it at 62. Just keep that in mind. But that is short-term devastating. Can we get an F in chat for Brian's mistake there? That was a crazy call that Baby Gator did. I bought the dip. If it makes you feel better, I bought the dip at like 61 or 62, then it dropped in the 50s. If that makes you feel better. Thank you, A. Tony and Phoenix, for the jewels. Wow, he did a jewels F. Wow. Thank you for that. That's crazy. Okay, gold is pushing higher here. We just hit 4,143. Oh, guys, I forgot. We filled the gap on gold as well. Who loves the Gap song? I love the Gap song. Guys, we're just 50 likes away from a 600 like live stream. I think we can do it. Nay, I know we can do it. As we're about to push higher here on silver, it's on fire. 62.25 is our next target. I'm feeling so crazy, I'm going to gamble all my claws. If you have no idea what's going on in chat, you can do exclamation point games. It will tell you the different games. If we're okay, we got sub Ramen saying, if Warsh target is to show lower inflation figures, then reduce the interest rate, then this gap in silver might go down. Isn't it? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Blue Shadow says, it doesn't make me feel better because I bought the dip at 65. Gah! Wait. Let me do something here. Let me turn up the audio on something. I've got a sound effect for Blue Shadow here. Hold up. I can't leave the sound on that channel up because it picks up the music too. I need to figure out how to isolate that. Just technical backend stuff. Okay. Let's go back to X here. Let's see what breaking news is going on in X land. I need a cough drop. 1 second here. Uno momento. Alan says, I only started stacking in December and bought most in January before the peak and in smaller dips and following. So I need to go back up. You're underwater at 590 ounces. It's okay, Alan. Remember, gold and silver stacking is a mid to long-term game. You're going to be doing just fine, but you need to keep track of your dollar cost average. Guys, if you go to internationalstacker.com and you go to resources, you'll have to register with your email, but you don't have to use your real name, and it's free. Right here, watch this video, Precious Metals Tracker. This is my tracker that I use. It tells you literally how much your stack weighs in pounds. It tells you your dollar cost average. It breaks it down for you, how much you've gained. And there's also a euro and a pound version there. But it's okay, Alan. Just stay focused. Remember, stacking is a mid to long-term game. And when we get to where we're going, I think you're going to look back and be like, wow, I was a clairvoyant. Not a financial advisor, of course, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But I put my money where my mouth is. I've been yelling for 10 plus years on YouTube from the tops for anybody that would listen. Blue Shadow says, I killed Streamlabs a few weeks ago, and now I don't know how to bring him back, says Blue Shadow. Oof. Maybe do a YouTube search on how to unblock people. Blue Shadow. Dollar cost average. Yep, you got it, Bert. Thank you again, Bert, for being a channel member. Okie Sooner says, if it makes anyone feel better, I was buying dips at 80 and said, I did as well. I bought into the hundreds. So it's all relative. Eventually, I think we're going to be happy. Okay. Today is the last day to buy gold and silver at their legacy prices, says MBA Economics. MBA Economics, he is a crustacean. He's been putting out some pretty fun posts. He is a proponent. He thinks that we're going to see major revaluation in gold and silver on July 4th. I hope he's right, because it would be absolutely epic. I don't think it's going to happen. I think maybe a gold-backed bond could be possible, but he really believes it's happening. He's been pushing it hard. So I'm hoping MBA Economics is right. but I don't think he will be. But it doesn't mean I can't. I'll still be dancing in the streets to see if he is. Okay, this is Josh Fair. He's the CEO of Scottsdale Mint. He says, seems the raising rates things may have been a set the table for Warsh to flip the script hinted at prior. U.S. deliveries a week June jobs report. Unemployment. May numbers were revised down by 43,000. There you go. What have I been saying about Warsh? Okay, let's go back to here. Okay. I'm going to be live tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be live tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to cover the market open, because it looks like it is going to be closing tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to cover the market open tonight, 5:30 p.m. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Looks like Ida Herring is live, so we're going to crab raid Miss Ida. She is a big proponent behind the Wounded Warrior Project, helping it, so we're going to crab raid that. When we get in there, make sure you flood the chat with crabs. You smash the like button. So I'll see you guys this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the soup. Please smash the like button on your way out. And channel members, help me out here with the emoji. I'll say CYOTNO. Catch ya on the next one.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.